Yeah, I was in a full face of makeup. I have fake tattoos on. I was just taking pictures and stuff. And then I was like, you know what? This video needs an intro. So, the intro to this is this. And I am back home. I'm all good. But this was like the worst trip I've had. I just felt like I had to do that video. Well, this video at that moment for you guys could capture how stressed and how like mentally not okay I was. Like I'm still kind of like not fully there, but yeah, I'm trying trying to get my life together. Anyways, yeah, I'm about to take this off. I just wanted to finish off, do this intro, and then hopefully you guys like it. And I look very bad. I look like this is full beat, full glam. Esme, what you're about to see is like broken down, dry ass skin, like breaking out. What else? Like bags underneath the eyes, crazy hair. You got it all. If you guys want to see me in that stage, just keep on watching and you guys were like, no, my god, it hurts to edit this video. Hopefully you like it. Let's watch. Let me explain myself. So I've been in New York for the past month. It's been fun. I had fun hanging out with my nephews and my sister, my brother-in-law and his family, and you know, it was all cool. It was all fun. But it was time to go back home because I have school. That was like the main reason I had to go back home. I have school starting literally tomorrow and I'm not even home. And I have, well, just mainly school. That's what made me go. And then, you know, like I miss my boyfriend, I miss my dog, I miss my room, I miss my parents, like I miss my family. And yeah, so I'm just like, okay, it's time to go back home. And my sister, well, actually it wasn't her, it was her husband. He bought me a ticket for Friday. Initially I was supposed to go home Friday, and I had a layover and go home, be home on Saturday morning. Like that was the main plan. It was solid. I was like, hell yeah, finally gonna go home. I'm gonna have like the rest of Saturday and Sunday to be home. It's Sunday night. I'm not home. I'm making coffee, so if you hear any little like around, it was a late flight. It was around like 10:50 it departed. So I got to the airport around 8. At first they told me, now the AC's turning on, but at first they told me that the flight was delayed until 12 a.m. and it was like 8:30, I want to say, p.m. So I'm just like, oh my god, like I'm gonna have to wait till 12. But I was like, okay, whatever, I still have time to spare because my layover was 12 hours, so I had time to kill, you know. So I wasn't too worried. I was like, whatever, you know. People were like, but I was like, whatever. 11, no, like around, I want to say, oh, here's the weird part. When I got to the gate, like that's where you're supposed to wait to board your plane, the screen said that the plane was on time. Like it didn't say about a delay, it just said on time, 10:50. So I was like, okay, maybe they ended up just clearing the issue they had and it was gonna be here at 10 exactly, you know, like the exact time. And all of a sudden they told us, like around 10:30, they told us, sorry, flight is canceled, we're giving you $100 voucher. I can't even talk right now, I'm so tired, guys. Voucher. I don't even know, whatever. So I was like, wow, like found out that it was canceled. Called my sister. I'm like, hey, it's canceled. Come pick me up. I mean, it was more stressful than just like that. I'm saying the long story short, just because I don't really want to edit this. I just want to put it up there. So yeah, I told my sister, come pick me up. And she's like, okay, I'll pick you up. So like, I ended up leaving the airport almost 12, like midnight. And yeah, we got to her place, and we had to, thankfully, you know, she called customer service, and then they gave us the option to either rebook us or get a refund, and we would still keep the voucher, the $100 voucher. And I decided to just get a refund, because this airline was Frontiers. Like, I'm not throwing any shade. Like, it was my first time flying with Frontiers, and let me just say, the customer service wasn't the best. Everybody was just angry, and I don't usually get angry, but I was angry because of how sucky the customer service was. And what else am I gonna say? Yeah, so like, I just didn't want to fly with them, so I'm like, just get a refund. I want to get new airline. So yeah, that happened. We got a refund, and then we stood up until like 2 a.m, almost 3, trying to find a new flight. We finally found a flight with American Line, or what's it called? American Airline. I'm so tired, guys. My coffee's done. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Should I just give you guys an intermission with my hotel? This will be part of the story. This is my bed for tonight. I'm honestly, I don't even know if I'm asleep. There's a mirror. There's a couch in case I want to bring people, but there's a mirror. Whoa. You're like there's the bathroom, there's the shower. They might have wow, I thought that this was a closet, but it's locked. Interesting. And then they have a coffee maker. So I'll set you guys down right here. Yeah, it was cheaper, but it had an extra stop. So the first one the Frontiers flight had only 1 stop, and then this new one had 2 stops, so it was cheaper, you know. But I was like, whatever, you know, like, yeah. My flight was gonna departure at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. So we woke up like at 9:20, just because my sister went to work at 10, and I wanted to go to the airport 10:30, 11. So yeah, fast forward, I wake up, I say bye to my sister, and then I go to the airport. I check in, everything was all good, it was all perfect. I got on my first flight from New York to North Carolina, Charlotte. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. And that one went smoothly. It went fast. It was cool. I even ended up knocking out because I was so tired. And I wake up, and next thing you know, it was like 15 minutes to landing. I was like, yay! And I got here. And my connecting flight was from North Carolina to Phoenix, Arizona, and it was like an hour apart. So I went to go eat lunch, and I ate like a bomb ass like pizza bagel, like, but it wasn't like a regular pizza bagel. It was really interesting. It was called like pepperoni tabasco or something like that. I ate that. So my next flight was the one going to Arizona was gonna leave at 4:47. So yeah, I finished eating like around 4. I went to my gate again, waiting for my group to board the plane. Finally, like 4:20, 4:30, my group finally goes in, and we all board the plane. Next thing you know, we closed the doors, and they were like driving around and stuff. I'm so tired. I'm like talking, I'm just like falling asleep. But I really want to say this now for you guys to understand my frustration. Anyways, so yeah, so the plane was like driving around, I guess testing their engines and all that. All of a sudden they're like, oh, we have to go back to the gate because there's some maintenance to we need to get fuel because, you know, like the weather is gonna push us back a bit, like, so yeah. And let me tell you that my connecting flight for Phoenix is to go to Long Beach, like, you know, shouldn't be rubbing my eyes. Anyways, so it was gonna be from Phoenix to Long Beach, and so from New York I went to North Carolina, and from North Carolina I was supposed to go to Phoenix, and that's the plane I was in. And then from there, from Phoenix, I was gonna go to Long Beach, and that I had a layover of 2 hours. So when they said, hey, like the North Carolina flight to Phoenix, when they were talking, they're like, hey, we just need some fuel, and then we have to check some maintenance stuff, but we'll be on our way, give us couple of minutes. And I was like, okay, I have 2 hours of layover, so I'm not too like worried of like missing my next flight. Couple of minutes turned to like an hour just sitting in the plane, and everybody started to get chaotic, like, can I get off the plane, like, what's going on? And like the flight attendants were like, oh, like, I don't know what's going on, like they're not like communicating with me, la la la. It ended up being that there was like something to do with the engine, like it was just, I'm not an engineer or anything, get it, because engineer. Anyways, try to stay up. What was I gonna say? Yeah, there was something wrong with the engine, so they say actually we had to take out everybody off the plane. They call it deboard. I don't know. They called it some something. I don't know. And yeah, they made us all get off, and then by that time, I had one panic attack in the plane. Like I was like, oh my god! Like it was an hour, and I had only 2 hours to spare, basically. So when they said we have after an hour, and they told us to get off, I was like, they don't fix this within the next hour, or like I'm gonna miss my flight. I get off, and then they changed the time from 4:47 to 8 p.m. departure. So now I'm going to miss my connect flight. So then I had one big panic attack. Like I couldn't control myself, so I called my boyfriend. I called him up, and I was crying when I called him, and he was like on the phone, and he's like, talk to me. And when I cry, I can't, and having like panic attacks, I can't really talk. Like I'm trying to just like gather my thoughts, gather my breath, like everything just gets out of control. Then I just had to hear his voice, and he was like, talk to me, what's wrong, like what's happening, la la la. And I'm just there like trying to say, give me a second. But yeah, he was just there waiting for me to cool down. I ended up cooling down. I let him know what's happening. I'm like, I'm gonna miss my connect. I don't even know what's happening. And they were saying 8 p.m. estimated time of a departure time. I don't even know. It was like DET. So yeah, so I'm just like, I don't know what's gonna happen, la la la. So then he's like, oh, like, he helped me calm down. And then yeah, I hopped on the phone with my sister. I'm like, hey, this is what's happening. And then she's just like, okay, go figure out what's gonna happen, like, with your connecting flight and stuff like that. I ended up being able to change my connecting flight till 7 a.m. So now I was going to not only miss my connecting flight, but I'm gonna have to spend the night in Phoenix. Like, that was my plan. Like, get on this North Carolina to Phoenix plane at 8 p.m. and fly to Phoenix, and then get a hotel there and get a 7:30 flight. That was my original plan, to Long Beach, to go to Long Beach, and I would have been home like around 10. So well, actually, no, I was gonna be home like around 9, actually. I was like, okay, that sounds good, let's do this. So I'm waiting. 8 p.m. comes around, and I'm waiting because, again, it was estimate departure time. Like, it was not a, like, this is exactly the time. This was an estimate. So 8 p.m. came around. By the way, my nails are chipped. I haven't done them. I'm just waiting to go home. Whatever. Yeah, 8 p.m. comes, and all of a sudden, it changes to 12 a.m. 12 a.m. And at this point, I was just like, for a second, I was like, okay, my flight is till is until 7:30 a.m. So for a second, I was like, okay, I could do this. 12 a.m. here in the airport, and it's like 8. It's okay. Literally, like 2 minutes after they told us 12 a.m. midnight departure, it changed to 8 a.m. departure, and my connecting flight was at 7:30 a.m. And yes, it's different time zones, but it takes 3 hours to get to Phoenix, and the time zone is 3 hours apart. So it was not gonna work. It was not gonna work for me. Like, no. So at this point, I'm just like, I just want a whole other flight, because obviously now I cannot rely on this flight. Like, I got a tattoo, by the way. Just kidding. So at this moment, I'm just like, okay, the game plan now is to just ask for a different flight. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. I need a different flight, and I need a hotel to stay until that flight, you know? Yeah, I went. I'm like, hey, like, is there any way I could just change my flight and just get a direct flight to LA? And then they're like, of course. Yay! I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, oh, and can I get a hotel for tonight? And they said, of course. And I was like, yay! So, so yeah, so that's where I am. I'm still in North Carolina because my plane never went. I'm so tired. And I don't even have my suitcase with me. So what I'm wearing, I have to wear again tomorrow. And that is disgusting for me, because I'm a girl who likes to change their underwears and their shirts and their pants and their bras. Like, I like to be clean. I don't like to be I'm going crazy. They kept my suitcase, and the customer service said that they're gonna put my suitcase onto my new flight. Like, they're gonna transfer it over, so I don't have to worry about, like, getting it and then checking it back in. You get me? So I said, perfect. I was like, okay, But then I didn't think about my hygiene stuff. But I am excited because, oh my god, I just want to like this. Oh my god, oh my god. Wait, let's test this coffee. I don't even know what this video is about. It's just me being delusional for like 30 minutes. Man. Oh man. Oh man, I just have a lot going on in my life right now. Yes, I have glasses. Let me spin around. Let me have some fun. And that was it. American Airlines, because they kept my suitcase with them. I'm gonna be spinning around. This is gonna be so distracting. But because I got just because I left my suitcase with them, they were able to give you a free overnight package. So that's what I have. You best believe, make sure it was free. If I had to pay for this, I would have been like, no thank you, that was free. I like that free stuff. Shit. Oh, so cute. I think I broke something. Oh no, they gave me this little thing. It smells like tea tree oil. Alright. Okay, I can't put my leg up. Chunky people problems. Okay, first of all, what is this? Oh, this is a brush and a comb. Oh my god. I'm acting like I've never seen a brush. I washed my hair today, so, but I didn't style it. I just let it air dry, and I hate leaving it to air dry because my hair doesn't know how to air dry. Like, excuse me, sir. Like, you're supposed to look good. You look like shit. Like, oh, I'm nuts, my hair. And then I am, I'm not. I am going to bleach my hair again to lighten it, and I might just go fully blonde because I don't know how I feel about this ombre. It is okay. I do like the ombre just because I don't have to see my roots grow, because I hate it's like annoying to see them grow, like non-satisfying at all. But at the same time, I would like to do full blonde. So this is, I do see myself keeping this. Like, it's a pretty good plastic, like a heavy duty plastic, so thank you. They give you a hand and body lotion. Whoa. Dude, those 2 sips of the coffee woke me up. I think, oh god, okay. Oh god. I thought it was like tea tree scent, but then I rubbed it and it smells like a cheap genetic lotion. Just rub it on my thighs. My thighs think I'm loving my shower tonight. I don't know. What else they give me? Refreshing towelette. Ooh, it smells good. Can I use this on my face? Like, I wish they gave you like ingredients or like warnings, don't use on your face, you know? Like, what if someone just like rubs on their eye? Like, refreshing. What else they give you? They gave you shaving cream. Wow, I've never seen shaving cream like this. I want to see how it looks. This is going nowhere. This video is 36 minutes long. It's going nowhere. They do give you this card that says, "Dear valued customers, Please accept our sincere apology for the delay of your luggage. Be assured. Oh God, I fell. Be assured every effort is. Be assured every effort is being made to recover your property and return to you as soon as possible. We realize this delay is an inconvenience, but hope you'll find the contents of these amenities kit to be useful. Sincerely, American Airlines. Well, I'm gonna use that card to check out the shaving cream. You see that spot right there? That's the shaving cream. It's like metallic looking. Ooh, but it smells. Oh, it smells like tea tree, like eucalyptus maybe, like a boy, refreshing boy smell, not too like cologne-y, you get me? Cool, that was cool. I need a shave. Then they give you a little I call it desodorante because I can't really pronounce it in English. Deodorant, I guess I can. I like to say desodorante. Damn, it's all the way at the bottom. Oh, you gotta push it up. What the fuck? It smells like a man. Like, I'm not lying to you. Like, straight up like a man. Like, freaking, maybe like Axe smell. Pretend this is my. Oh God, I dropped it. It's a solid, and it's like a dry solid, so I take it dirty. Pretend this is my underarms. Ooh. It's a little sticky. Huh. But I guess it will do because I don't have desodorante conmigo. I left in my luggage, so good thing I had that refreshing wipe. Now it's off me. Okay. Then they gave me a razor. Let's see how many blades. 2 blades. Wow. I use 5 blades. Excuse me, American Airlines. I'm just playing. 2 blades. Cool. And lastly, it gave me a toothbrush. I did bring my own toothbrush just because I like the option if I want to brush my teeth. Just because I drink coffee, and lately it's been staining my teeth, so I like to wash my teeth, like brush them as often as I can after I drink coffee. And then they gave me a toothpaste. Okay, I hate Listerine. I was trying to find the name. I hate Listerine because it has such an alcoholic minty smell, and this is what this smells like. Well, there you go, guys. All these things come in your little baggie. If you ever lose luggage, this is what you're gonna get. Now I have to go and shower and figure out my hair and just call my family to let them know I'm okay, I'm living. But yeah, bye guys. What is this? I'll do a vlog once I'm home and stuff, and just tell you guys how that went, how the rest of this trip went. But for right now, I'm dead and I'm tired and I need to go to sleep. Good night, guys. See you when I see you next time. Peace out. Stay weird.